Hello, my dear Libra, Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general love reading for the month of October 2017. For those of you that knows what I do, you know what my process is. The general energy is from the tarot. I use a regular tarot, and in this case, I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot. These have 78 cards. Confirmation of what's going on with your life is with the Oracle cards. I picked this card. I'm going to be using 2 cards of the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen Farmer. I do, for those who knows how I work, I read the oracles. I do not memorize any oracles. It's too many things to memorize, and I cannot just go with the picture. I mean, some of them, more or less, I know what it is, but I like to give the message that the book gives, because not the whole message is for you. In this case, I'm going to be using, based because we in United States celebrate Halloween, I'm going to be using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. Based on the fact that we're going to be into a changing of stations now, and we're going to go into the fall. So I tend to usually to myself, I do cleanses for me, and I also give to other people. And I thought it was a good idea to give you a cleansing, so that could help you with some of you that are going through some kind of energy problems, some kind of some people call it, whatever you want to call it, dark shadows, like it has here, dark energies, black energies, spirits, dark spirits, light spirits, whatever it is. So because it's Halloween, I want you to see my little witch. Okay, I hope you guys like it. This was a gift given to me years ago. She has some light. If I put the light, some of you can see. Let me see. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Here it is. And it has some bubbles and skulls. So to all of you in October, happy Halloween. Happy birthday to all my Libras. And I'm going to do Libras now after Leo, because Leo was my #1 sign for the month of September that I had the most views. With that said, I'm going to start your readings, dear Libras. The energy that you have right now is the King of Swords. And this energy to me is representing you, because this is air energy, which is Libra, Aquarius, or Geminis. However, this is a very masculine energy. This is like the king of the castle, and he's already waiting for a word to start, you know, or whatever. And this person is really ready to fight, ready to protect. The king is a very strong energy, and it's also an energy of kind of like this person is very intellectual, and is not it is emotions, but he's more like a fair person, like very, very fair. Like the energy of the king is like he will not be sided because he knows you. Like, let's say you're my brother, or I'm your sister, and I'm gonna get sided too with you. No, if you're wrong, you're wrong, even if you're my own mother. That's the type of energy that air signs have in this case, because of what's going on with you guys. See, the reason why I say that is because, look, you got, this represents your sign, Libra, Justice. So you are also the same way. You also give credit to the man or to the woman. Even if it's your own brother, or your own sister, or your own mother, or your own father, if you know the person is wrong, you will say it. I mean, some of you, because I know some Libras that are very, very, very weak. Especially in this case, I feel like some of you has that Queen of Cups energy. And the Queen of Cups energy is like the mother. Some of you are married and have, oh, I forgot to tell you. This side is your energy, Libra, and this is your partner energy, okay? So this is the way I'm doing the reading for the month of October. I hope you guys like it. So with that said, oh, and here is my little sign, so nobody can steal my videos, because it has my name in it, okay? Because it happens. So this is the energy that you had in the past, the mother figure. Oh, I love you here, I love you there, the loving, caring person. Right now, you guys are into a more defending side. You're taking that energy. Either you are thinking of a person, Libra, that is either the Queen of Swords, that which this in this case it could represent a sign of Gemini's or Aquarius. You either have a friend like that, or you are trying to reenact this energy, so you are no longer the Queen of Cups, unless this is an energy of a person that was your friend is no longer your friend, or this is who you are. See, this is different scenarios. So this is what I'm seeing. I see in the Libra has a past friend that was a Cancer, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and now you also have a friend or that you're thinking about it to reach out. This person is either Aquarius or Gemini, because it cannot represent you because you're right here. You're in the middle. And this is telling me like you're going to do a trip, Libra, or you're planning to do a trip or something that has to do with movement. You want to travel. You're going to go on a trip. You want to go on a trip. And this trip is probably going to be by air. So some of you are looking forward for that. Okay. But you also need to, if that's not the case, you need to move right away to something that you're being delayed. Because right here in the future, or what you're thinking about, something this is in your present situation, is the shadow side. For witches, they don't use the devil card because they don't believe in the devil. Some witches covens don't do, but this will represent the devil in some cards. And the shadow is actually like the negative energy, the dark spirit, the whatever you want to call it. And you're here, and sometimes you feel like you go to work and you have like in the book this represents like that book for the friend from hell, the boss from hell, the husband from hell, the wife from hell, or the child from hell. Something that you have around you is a negative energy, and this energy makes everything go sour. And why I say that is because this energy could have had, because it's so close. You see how this one comes out, and the energy of your partner. This person at some point was a very loving person. See the Two of Cups? And this is the energy that he wanted to have, because you had a very good marriage. Okay, if this was, because the justice represent marriage to some extent, even if you were not legally married, but you were probably living together. This was a very loving life you had. Because of the shadow, I feel that, or part of the shadow, not just because, but part of the shadow was the one that there is some kind of broken heart going on with your partner. This card represents cheating, and if it's not a cheating scenario in the past that he did, it could represent him blocking the emotions that he feels, not being himself, being cold, not being the father figure, but not being the husband figure, not being the person that can help my wife. I'm going to help my wife to do this. I'm going to help my husband to do that. And why I see that energy, because in your energy, in the grounding energy, is like you moving forward. This person has the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about fighting. It's about some kind of, if it's not physical fight with other people, it may be emotional fights within himself. Why I say that, it's like he at some point has thought, probably even at some point in time in his or her life, this person, your partner, had thought about a death, or it could be that someone will pass away soon or recently passed, and this person was a very strong person in their life. Like, let's say if you knew someone that had like a father figure, when you lose that person, a brother, a sister, an uncle, someone that was close to you, could be on also a reason of changing our minds. And he wants to be the King of Cups. So maybe some of you are married to either energy of the King of Swords or the King of Cups. That could be the energy. Or because remember that all of us are not a true sign. None of us are. We have a certain percentage of a sign. I would say maybe 75. The other percentage, it goes with the sun and moon. The moon is usually the past, and if you want to see your chart, you can go to my channel and click into the chart area. I have a link to my channel in my videos. You can link it, and you can just order your own chart, and you can see what's going on with you, and who is your ruling sign, who is your ascendant and a rising or whatever, and and it could give you a report too. It's very good, because then you know which signs affects you based on the time that you were born. So that's a very good idea to do. I'm just letting you guys know. So with all that said, I feel that because these cards are representing, they're so close to each other. Maybe because of that, the negative energy that's around you and it's affecting you, because this energy is still here. You haven't healed from it. Because if he had healed this, I would feel like this should be here and you would be here. But this is not the case. The way that this card came out was like this. The same, like in this case, this person, if he or she cheated on you, he already went through his own drama. He already went to his own inner troubles. He already went and realized that probably it wasn't worth it what he did with this person, because at the end of the day, maybe the other person was not really interested in him as being a partner for life. It was just a thank you, man, or thank you, sir. And a lot of people nowadays is just about that sex situation. They're not about to think about, oh, what about I would like to grow old with you. And people are just going with that. But you know what? It gets to the point that you start realizing you're getting sick, you're getting old, and all those mentalities are changing. So I hope, Libra, that this helps you. This reading helps you. The card that I got for you is Dragonfly Emergence. This is your side, okay, Libra? So remember that. So remember, I always read the oracles. For the ones that don't know me, I read the oracles from the book. I don't memorize all the oracles. I know more or less what the meaning is, but I like to say what is written in the book. Dragonfly Emergence. It's like you need to heal this to come out of that negative energy that you have. So emergence, it says, in the stages of life cycle for the dragonfly, once the egg is laid upon the floating plant or dropped into the water, it hesitates, hatches, and may certain for up to 4 years in this larval from called nymph. This is a precursor to the dragonfly. Dragonflies skip the cocoon stage, moving from egg directly to nymph. At some point, The nymph climbs onto the rock or leaf and then emerges from its former body and takes the shape and character of the adult dragonfly. This radiant being then proceeds to illuminate our eyes and hearts as we witness its dramatic colors and magical dance along the surface of the water. In this card, we see a nature goddess-like dragonfly emerging from the water, her hair braided with vines dotted with flowers. She's surrounded by dragonflies and is one with vibrant plant life, thriving in the pond. The goddess emerged from the gestation of the water transformed with a renewed sense of power and purpose. You are in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quiet, rapidly, and came somewhat unexpectedly, without any pauses for contemplation or indecisions. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in your life. Yeah, you are prepared and can put to use the experience and wisdom you have accumulated up to now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It's called for you to shred you another layer of your ego, feel defenses, and let go any illusion of being less than who you are. This period of emergence is one of broadening consciousness and higher perceptual capacities. And since it's inevitable, it best be surrendered to the flow and allow yourself to gratefully move into the next cycle of your life. So I feel that you're coming out of this darkness and you're going to emerge. But you need to clear your energy around you. Okay, Libras. For your partner, the card that came out was waterfall, effortless. This is waterfall, effortless. Water naturally flows from higher to lower ground, eventually finding its way to the ocean. One of the nature's more exquisite and dynamic demonstrations of this fact is the waterfall. Graceful, powerful, and effortless, she can take our breath away with the cascading beauty. She really flows around that which may otherwise impede. She's extremely patient, persistent, and skillful in the way she ever so gradually shapes and carves the passages down to the slope of the mountain. Note how the waterfall forms ribbons that accord with the artistry of stone faces. She descends, joining the common pool for a rest before she continues her journey. There is no strain of stress this movement. The water simply flows natural law in the interaction between the formations of the precise dance she traverses and the powerful fluid and the adaptability of a flow effortless. You have come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past the perceived practice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems doubting, you will find the movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is allow. This is not a time to fight, but to surrender to the will of spirit. Even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself, you will find the waters there to be ultimate still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension, relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. So I think that this also has to do with the 8 of Wands, the movement probably is telling you that it's time to move forward and just go with the flow, because this also represents, if you are not in a scenario of trying to fly or going anywhere, what you call Libra, but I'm sorry, but this is for your partner. So I think that your partner just needs to move forward effortless, like they don't have, just surrender, that's why I feel that. But this could also represent, because the energy when this is a couple, it goes back and forth, because it depends on who has the stronger energy. Usually like fire signs and earth signs are stronger energy at some point. However, if it also depends on who, like I said before, your signs, just I also wanted to say something to you guys is that women are stronger internally, emotions, while men are stronger physically. So a man can be weak mentally and spiritually, even though they're strong physically. And if you guys might heard from other readers, women are men inside and men are women inside. They're more weak in the spiritual part of it. We're more strong. So this person that is with you just needs to go with the flow, basically. You need to emerge from the darkness that you are. You need to do some kind of healing. Let me bring the card that belongs to you, Libra. Using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle, I got the card, or you guys got the card number 12. If you cannot read it, it's the Quantum Quattro. Okay, Quantum Quattro. This is the card that you guys have for healing. Is synergy. Quantum Quattro has amazing healing power and dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings about energetic shift of integration. Again, shift, changing. Okay, this is all connected. All these cards are connected. That's why I like to do these readings like that, because it confirms what I just finished telling you. Oh, well, not really telling you, but what came out in your reading. Let me rephrase that, because this is your reading and I focus on the cards. So, self-understanding. You are an extremely complex person who is seeking wholeness within yourself. Imagine all facets of your personality, especially those you hide from yourself or others. Accept those of value. Find the gift hidden deep within mistakes. Forgive and let go. Release yourself from codependencies and abusive relationships. Heal your inner child. Recognize that the resources you have to draw on. Divination. Karmic aspects need healing. Your question is nowhere near as straightforward as it seems. So dig deep and see all sides. The power of the whole is much greater than the competent parts. Once you have all that information, you are invisible and evolve rapidly. Healing insight. Recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. So remember, Libra, that in order healing has to happen, but the other person needs to open up their heart to start healing. You can heal yourself, but if the other person is not healed, it's not going nowhere. Okay, because this person is going to be in the vicious cycle. I call it the vicious cycle, that they try to heal themselves, but they don't do it. They go back to doing the same thing. They regret. The problems happen, and that person is in the same cycle. They're not breaking the cycle. Until the person is ready and they're ready to break the cycle, then you can help them. But other than that, it's not possible. The frequency that for this card is very high. The chakra is energizes all. The timing for this stone is the Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio. So all of you can use this card, Sagittarius, Capricorn. The soul path is holistic healing for the soul. So you need to heal yourself. You need to cleanse yourself. Healing happens when you start cleansing. Sometimes when I do cleansings, if I either do Reiki cleansings and I do other things. This time, because it's October and we're gonna be in changing of the seasons, I'm gonna give you a bath, and I wrote 12 plants. I already took Leo, which was my first sign, a card, and they have to do the cleansing. The way I'm doing this is, if you guys can get either this stone or something that is green, okay, you can go to the store. So see if you can order online. It could be polished, it doesn't matter. As long as it's something green, you see the green in this card, put it in water for 24 hours at least. Is if you can do it on a new moon, it will be perfect. It's better. New moons is usually like new beginnings. And with this said, I'm gonna pick one little herbs. I work with herbs, so you put the stone in that water for 24 hours. You don't have to put a big bucket. You can put it in a glass of water, as long as it's glass. I don't like to use plastic or any other stuff. Use glass when you put those stones in it. Let the water grab that energy from that stone, and then you are gonna try to get the herb orange blossom. Sometimes I know that, I don't know where you guys are located, but if some of you are in the northeast area, we have ShopRite. There's a section that has spices, and you can get, if you cannot get the actual herb, or you can go to orange blossom, to those plant shops or whatever places that sell flowers. Put that herb in the same water, okay, that you put the stone. You take the stone now, you put it in a nice little place, in a nice little corner of your bed. You take the stone now, put the bucket, you put the water in that bucket, and then you put the herb. You don't need to boil it. You just need to put the herbs in that same bucket. It doesn't have to be overnight. You can just leave it for a few hours, so the water can suck the energy of that plant. And just bathe yourself. If you have a favorite perfume, put that favorite perfume. If you believe in holy water, I'm sure that some of you are not Christians, so you don't believe in that. If you guys have holy water, put a drop of holy water there. Your favorite perfume, spray a little bit. So let that energy of that stone cleanse your aura, your etheric body. That's it, some people call it. Your spirit, I call it the spirit. Your own spirit, your physical body, you're cleaning the spirit area of you. So with that said, I hope this reading is good for you, Libras. If you have any questions about the bath, you can also use a little bit of Epsom salt, but because I want you to use this stone. If you cannot find the stone, then you can use Epsom salt. Use that to cleanse yourself. Hopefully that helps you to take this darkness that you have around you. So this energy or this witchcraft that was done to you, or whatever you guys want to call it, it's up to you. I know there's something around some of you Libras, and whatever you want to call it. If you don't want to call it witchcraft, okay, don't call it witchcraft. If you want to call it something else, call it whatever you want to call it. I am going for what I see, or what I believe. Everybody has their own beliefs, and if you think you're fine and there's nothing wrong with you, that's okay too. That's okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to deliver the message. So don't shoot the messenger. Listen to the message and move on. Love and light to all. You know what to do. Go to my website if you want to specific details of your reading. mariatheclarmboyant.com, and we can take it from there. So I see you in the next reading. Bye bye.